Alright lads, here we go with today's video. Today we're doing a Denver Nuggets James Harden rebuild because that's what you all wanted, doesn't it? Yeah. So James Harden is extremely uncomfortable in Houston. I've been doing like a James Harden traded video like one time a week, so this is your daily quota for a James Harden trade scenario. James Harden to the Denver Nuggets. Before we get too far in the video though, go down there, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Subscribe right now if you haven't subscribed. We're trying to hit 3K, man, so go down there. It's the red button, man. Click it. That'd be dope. I post 2 times a day. 2 times. Turn the bell on too. Dope. Here is the trade scenario I have set out for Denver and Houston. As a Houston Rockets fan, I would not do this. But as a Denver Nuggets supporter, I would do this. Michael Porter Jr. has not shown enough for Houston to make him the centerpiece of a trade. If they were to offer up Jamal Murray, it would be different. I don't see Denver doing that, though. So, Michael Porter Jr. In this scenario, in real life, I don't think that would happen. I think they would need to throw in more than just Michael Porter Jr. But for the 2K, we're doing Michael Porter Jr., Gary Harris, and Will Barton. Gary Harris and Will Barton because their contracts are pretty big. And Will Barton's actually a decent enough small forward point guard and under a contract for a while. How long is he left on a contract? I think it's actually 2 years. So he does have the option just to opt out next season as well, which I think he probably could. Gary Harris is one of the players that will be able to salary match. Also, we're getting James Harden, so give up a shooting guard for a shooting guard, you know. And a whole bunch of first-round picks. If this were to go through, I think there'll be like at least 2 more protected first-round picks, and then probably like 3 or 4 pick swaps, because you know it is James Harden and MVP candidate in every single season. So yeah, let's see how Harden, Jokic, and Murray work together. Hey, we also still have Paul Millsap. The only problem is at the small forward position because the bench depth, because there isn't as much bench depth anymore for the Nuggets. So that's probably something that we're going to have to work out during this rebuild, is to either find a new starting small forward, or we could just send Kenyon Martin Jr. down to the G League, see how he does if he progresses for us. RJ Hampton or Bol even. You'd probably even have to chuck in Bol in one of those trades, by the way. I think if that were to work, they'd have to chuck in Bol. Either Bol they need to chuck in, or a decent enough player to, you know, another player that they can kind of just chuck in there as well. So we sent Bol. Actually, no, we shouldn't send Bol down the G League. I'm going to put Zeke down the G League. Same with RJ Hampton. Those 2 guys are going to be progressing for us because we do need a bench, and they will be handy. And yeah, let's see what happens. We did just sign Jamal Crawford, moving to the small forward, so he can be our starting small forward. See how that works. We'll go James Harden, Jokic, and then Murray as our scoring options. We're going to stick to a pace and space system. We won't change it too much this team, and the Nuggets are the projected 14th seed. Okay, let's see what happens. All-star teams, we have James Harden and Jokic as all-star starters on Team LeBron, and we don't have anyone else. Fair enough. Alright, so we end up going 43 and 39. LeBron James wins MVP. LaMelo, Rookie of the Year. Do we get any? Michael Porter Jr. ends up being most improved. Fair enough. I would like to see Michael Porter Jr. on the Rockets. Also, if you guys would like to see the Rockets rebuild side of this, let me know down in the comments down below. We get no one on All-NBA first team. Wait, do we? Yeah, no, we get no one. We get Harden and Jokic, All-NBA second team. That's beautiful. And we finish as a 7th seed. I don't know how this team ended up because we don't have a proper starting small forward. That would probably be it. Harden put up 35 and 8 a game on 1.5 steals and almost a block a game a night on 53% shooting, 45 from the 3 and 85 from the line. Jokic put up 22.6, almost 15 boards and almost 8 assists a night as well. More assists than Harden. Cool beans. 18, 3 and 5 for Jamal Murray, 10, 7 and 1 for Millsap, and then Chris Clements and Jamal Crawford. Offensively, the Denver Nuggets were the 10th best team. I'm assuming our defense wasn't great. We were the 2nd worst defense, and our differential was actually negative. Holy crap. We somehow upset the 2nd seeded Clippers in the, oh my goodness. How are we... There we go. I was about to say, how are we doing this? But the Lakers are the champions. I was surprised we made it that far with only trading for James Harden, I say. What the hell? We do not have any lottery picks here. Do we have... Did the Nuggets... No, we just gave it up for James Harden, didn't we? Yeah. So Mike Malone we'll keep him. Assistant coach, could we just sign Otis Newman? That will work for me. And you know what? I'm fine with the rest of this front office. We didn't have any first or second round picks. We will bring those guys back because we could probably trade them. Sure. Bol, if we can re-sign Bol, that would be absolutely fantastic. I don't think we have bird rights on him though. So Paul Millsap will re-sign because we can, and I do want to, so we'll do that. Paul Millsap, rain, bang, bang. If we go over to centers here, can we re-sign Bol? I don't think we can, sadly. He wants 19 mil. We do have the qualifying, so he might be coming back, but probably not. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does not come back. Taj Gibson will offer the mid-level exception too, because we can move him to this power forward and his value should go up. And we could probably pair him with, say, Paul Millsap and try and get ourselves a better starting power forward, you know, because Paul Millsap and Taj Gibson are nice, but like, come on, it's not what we exactly need for this team right now. We need a better starting power forward, you know. So I will pick up Draymond. If he didn't regress in 2K as hard as he does, I would keep him, but because I know that he regresses quite hard, I don't want to keep him. We can pick up Andrew Wiggins. That's not bad. I'll take Andrew Wiggins. Wiggs isn't that bad, you know. We do need defense, though. So if we go, like, ooh, Chris Middleton. I like that so much. We now just need a power forward, though. So because we got RJ Hampton, we don't need Monte Morris. So what we could do, if we go Monte Morris here with Vlatko, could we get a power forward in Jay Crowder, who potentially could start for us, or we could move to the small forward, trade him away with Kenyon Martin Jr. with his top 3 protected first from the Warriors. Could we get a power forward, please? That would be fantastic. Or Derek Favors. That could work as well, because Derek could maybe even start at the power forward. Jaren Jackson Jr. as a starting power forward, bro. I like it. I like it a lot. We also get Dylan Brooks as well. Bro, we're good. We're good. I like Dylan Brooks. That's good as well. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have ourselves a rotation, boys. How about it? I think we're better than last season as well. Bobo also came back. Bobo! 2 training camps here. We're going to go perimeter defense to our boy James Harden, and we'll also go perimeter defense to our boy Nikola Jokic, because why the heck not? If he wants to play on the perimeter, you have to defend perimeter players. So we're going to be running a rotation a bit like this. Jamal Murray, Harden, Chris Middleton, Jaren Jackson, and Jokic starting 5. We then have RJ Hampton, Zeke, Dylan Brooks, and that bloke coming off of our bench, and also Bobo. Alright, we can give Bobo minutes. I'm fine with those scoring options. Do we have any 4.5-star systems? We do. Ooh, we'll play that system for sure. And the Nuggets are the projected 5 seed. So hopefully, if we can make it to the Western Conference Finals again, but this time, you know, actually win, that'll be crazy good. And once again, we have the 2 All-Stars in James Harden and Nikola Jokic. And we go 67 and 15. LeBron James wins himself MVP. We get Mike Malone Coach of the Year. That's definitely a good sign, right? All NBA first team, we get no one, and we get no one. We get James Harden, actually. Sorry, excuse me. All NBA second team, but no Jokic. We do finish as a 1 seed this year, which I'm very, very thankful of. We get James Harden averaging 28, 4, and 9, and then Jamal Murray with 18, 2, and 5. And Jokic, what happened to your scoring, man? You only averaged 18 points? Not on, bro. Not on. Offensively, we're the best team. Defensively, please tell me we improved defensively. Yeah, we did. We were the 12th best team, and differential, we were the 2nd best in the league. Right. Okay. What if we just somehow managed to make it to the... Never mind. We get beaten by the Lakers once again in the Western Conference Finals. I mean, at least we didn't get swept this time. We didn't get swept. That's improvement, right? Surely. We got to take some positives out of this. Team player options. Harden has accepted his offer. That's good. And we get all 3 of our bench players back. Bol, Jaren Jackson. Please tell me we can re-sign Bol now. We can. We can offer him money because bird rights. Thank you, Bol. Thank you, my man. Please tell me we have enough room under the cap. We do. And could we also sign someone like a Daniel Tice? That would be handy in a trade, you know, down the road. See, there's a trade here where I can get PG. I don't know if it's worth the $42 million because he's not better than Chris Middleton in 2K anyway. He's got an A- 3-point shot. Like, what the heck's going on there? If we then go PG with this bloke, which I keep saying this bloke because I don't know how to pronounce his name. We can get ourselves Kristaps Porzingis. We have to give up Zeke. I don't want to give up Zeke. Could I do that without giving up Zeke, bro? Like, I'll give you, like, 2 firsts and a couple of seconds. Like, no. Okay, how about you don't give me Kelly Oubre then? And I'll give you just Paul George for Kristaps. Nope. Okie doke. Now, you see, this is a trade that I'm gonna pull the trigger on. Only reason I did that is because both of these players, once paired together, are very, very good. And I was hoping Jimmy Butler did actually get offered up to us, because I don't get Jimmy Butler that often. And I really, really, really want to get him. Like, I'm not going to lie, I would quite happily give up a lot of things just to get Jimmy, even though Jimmy Butler has no... I don't know... Yeah, you know what? Stuff it. Stuff it. Just pull the pin, Cameron. Just pull the pin. Stop overthinking things. Then you can go bam with Jaren Jackson and get yourself no one. Lovely. You can have Jaren Jackson coming off your bench. We have Bobo. We have quite a lot of players here. Good. We need small forwards, though. We needed small forwards, so bam. Actually, no, we've got Kyle Lowry we can use now. Kyle Lowry, can you get us a small forward that we can probably start? I see Brandon Ingram. I'm taking Brandon Ingram. I'm taking Brandon Ingram. The defense on this team, not great. Gonna put that out there. Not great. Not particularly great. Let's just say that. How about that? So we do have 9 players on the roster, right? You know what? Stuff it. Let's go. We need to make some changes to try and make ourselves a championship contender. Like, well, we are contenders, but to win a championship, and we did, so we should be alright. 3 training camps. We'll go perimeter defense to Brandon Ingram. We'll also go perimeter defense to Jamal Murray, and we'll go big man defense to Nikola Jokic, because trust me, our defense needs to get so much better so much quickly. So we'll run Jamal, Harden, Ingram, Adebayo, Jokic, Jaren Jackson, Bol Bol, RJ Hampton, and Dillon Brooks as a rotation. We'll definitely be running a 9-man this season. Do we have any 4.5-star systems? We'll stick with balance then, and the Nuggets are the projected 9th seed. I bet. And once again, we have 2 All-Stars. We have Nikola Jokic and James Harden. We have 2 All-Stars. So, please win a championship. We put up a 65-17 record. Kyrie wins MVP. We get Mike Malone Coach of the Year. We get any All-NBA teams. That would be crazy good if we did, but we don't. We get, actually, no, we do. We get James Harden All-NBA 3rd team. We once again finish as a 1 seed. Let's have a look at these stats, shall we? Once again, Jokic isn't putting up that crazy numbers anymore. That first season, he peaked. I don't get it. Offensively, we were the best team. Defensively, we were 12th again, and our differential was the best in the league. So, if we get an anticlimactic finish once again, which we're up 3-2 in the West Finals. We're in the finals, taking on Trae Young and the Hawks. I reckon we could win the chip here. What did I say? I thought we could win the chip, and we did. James Harden wins himself a ring and finals MVP. Rah! That's one way to do it. Okay, that's good. We've got the Nuggets a championship. James Harden a championship. Yeah, we actually smashed that out of the park. Not going to lie to you. We killed it. We just won a championship. How about it? So, yeah, that's going to do it. Hopefully, you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. That'll be dope. Leave a comment what you guys would like to see in future videos. I'll more than likely get around to doing it. But that's all that I can think of, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!